Hey everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We are going to be doing some Etsy questions today. We're going to be doing a full Q&A, answering your questions. I am here in an Airbnb still. And we're going to go through some of your questions. Lots of updates on Etsy, so I'll kind of share my screen and we'll talk through some of these as well. If you have any questions, we can dive into that too, of course. Perfect. All right, let me share my screen. And we'll dive into some of your questions over on Instagram and Facebook. Of course, your shops as well we can pull up. Hey, the switch. Hi, Mia. Hey. Oh, you're in the course. Amazing. How are you enjoying it? Feel free to let people know. We love to hear how it's going. Okay, so great to have you here. Let's jump into some of your questions and shops. I'm going to go into 14,000 members here in the Facebook group. Feel free to join the Facebook group. I'll put it here. Facebook group is free. This is not for our students. This is for the public. Oh, Jenny, awesome. You're in the course too. Yay. Great to have you. Okay, so we'll jump into some Facebook types of questions here. Yes, okay. First of all, question for everyone here. Have you seen the updates? Have you seen the updates? SEO, titles, photos, categories, products you can't be selling. Has everyone seen the updates? Let me know in the chat. Yes, no, or maybe you're not sure. Maybe you're not sure if you saw all of them. Oh my gosh, the listing update tool. Oh my gosh, do not do it. I will say, do not do it. Okay, let me pull this up. Would you want me to everyone to pull up the listing update tool? You will. Oh my gosh, this is such a risk for anyone who's considering this. All right, so first of all, let me just kind of share. We have a full training on the updates coming Monday, Tuesday of the following week. Join me here. It's going to be a great time. It is a free class. Okay, so this is actually a class. And copy. Okay, so go ahead, join me. It's a free class and you don't want to miss this. Now, let's talk about the Etsy title update. Let me show you this. Okay. I want to show you this tool. Okay, has everyone seen this? Where it will literally, I'm trying to zoom in, it will literally take your titles and mass update them. I highly, highly, highly recommend not using this. Not using this. I think it's a very dangerous thing to do for your shop. It is a very dangerous thing to do if you have any listings that are selling. I highly recommend not using that tool. Okay, and for multiple reasons, but here's one of our videos there. Oh, it's the one right now. That's so funny. You definitely don't want to use that tool. Do not go in and mass update your listings and take the SEO you have and break it. Now, if you're needing to have new SEO, I would not use a beta test of a tool that was put out that could really wreck things for your shop, to be honest. So I will be loud about recommending not to use that. Now, yes, there's title updates. However, I put up a video a couple days ago that walked through this one specifically, not the rest of the updates. The rest of the updates are going to be right here. But I did walk through this one update a couple days ago in the channel, and it actually is not a significant update. I'll say it was not a significant update. There's not a ton that changed. It basically, to me, my takeaway from this, and what I would encourage you to think of this like as well, is, hey, don't put so much pressure on yourself with having this perfect title, or where the title you feel like it carries, it's all of your SEO is the title, because that's not the case. And it was never the case. It was never the case that all of your SEO depended on a title. It's reminding you that it still cares about descriptions, attributes, tags. There's other places for SEO to be. And when it's giving recommendations, it's saying consider using less than 15 words. Okay, so yeah. When also including traits that make your item special. So I would say consider is a very gray area term. I don't think this is saying reduce all of your titles to 15 characters or 15 words or less. If they valued that more than having scannable titles, then you would see them change the number of words allowed. And I also want to talk you through something as far as scannable titles. Let's look at scannable titles. What does that really mean? So we go to Etsy. Also, feel free to put your shop in the chat. Happy to talk through shops here. Let's say we look up kids book. Okay. When people are scanning through search results, what are they reading? What are they looking at? Are they scanning through the titles? No, because we're seeing basically the same titles: personalized kids book, personalized storybook, personalized baby book, personalized children's book. Is this what they're scanning through? Is this what they're comparing? Honestly, if you think that a long title is hurting your visibility, we're way off base. If we're thinking that a long title will prevent people from clicking in, we're way off base, because they're only reading the first usually 3 to 4 words. 3 to 4 words is the only thing they're seeing when they're deciding if they should click in. So 3 to 4 words is the max that they'd be seeing to decide if they want to click in. So don't worry about that so much. Okay. This person says, Danny, I use copy for a lot of listings that are similar but have different photos. Is this a good policy? No, you don't want to be competing with yourself in search results with the same SEO. Exactly. Okay. Yeah. So my feedback here is also to consider when someone is in a listing, are they reading the title to decide if they want to buy? Is this part of the title, is the end of the title, is having this extra part going to make this rank lower in search results because it's too long? Is it too long to where this would make it rank lower? No, this is more surface area, more real estate for you to put your SEO in. That's valuable. So I would really think twice before chopping your titles in half and clicking update on the tool they're testing. Okay, so yeah, when someone looks at a listing, they're looking at the photos, the price point, the variations, the things that impact the price point, and then usually finally it would be the description. Okay, and usually the more expensive it is, the more that they look in this description. This is a huge issue with this listing, by the way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It goes on and on and on. We've lost 50% of people. I don't think anyone read through that. That's a problem. This is not mobile optimized. Okay. let's go ahead and look at some questions and things that are coming in the Facebook group. By the way, who's coming to the workshop Monday, Tuesday, not this Monday, Tuesday, Labor Day, but the following week, where we're going to be talking about all the Etsy updates. Are you guys coming to that? It's a free class I'm doing. It's a free class, and I'll be teaching all the different updates that are happening on Etsy. And that have happened up until, I mean, even today with what's rolling out with tariffs. So we're going to be talking about everything. Are you coming? If not, click on the link. Okay, let's get into some of your Okay, this person, here we go. Sophia. She says, her success in her first year and a half has been dumb luck. Her biggest struggle is her titles and SEO. So that's interesting that we're separating those. While you totally get it in examples, you struggle to apply it in her own shop. All right, let's take a look. Desks and Doodles. All right, so my question is, based on your banner, what are you selling? What are we selling here? I don't know what you want to be known for yet, based on that. Okay, so we have money envelopes, bulletin board, letters, slides, note cards, notepads, class decor, educational resources. So quite a variety here. It seems like mostly teacher things with some decor mixed in. Birthday parties, clocks. Okay. That is one thing. If you do print on demand, clocks are one product I would not recommend selling. We just did a class, you guys. Is anyone here in the course? Did you watch if you're in the program, you probably saw this Sunday. What sells and what stalls? Print on demand product guide. We did a full coaching call on this last Saturday here, Saturday morning. And when we look at print on demand products that don't sell, clocks are one that we've never seen sell. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So this is very seasonal, I will say. Most of what's in here is for decorating bulletin boards, decorating classrooms, probably requiring that you are on top of the themes for different classrooms. Envelopes for school, stationery. So I would say this is pretty seasonal. And I would say there are things that you could be doing in the shop that would bring you more consistency in terms of the product mix. So if you have a lot of stuff for bulletin board letters, how many different sets of search results are you going to show up under? Awesome. Raylan is coming to the class. Yay. Awesome. Oh, yes. She joined coaching for the challenge. Awesome to have you here. So my concern with the shop is competing with herself. About 25% of the product mix is the same thing, same SEO, and that's concerning. So I would say your traffic, you feel like your SEO and your titles are a problem. It's more than that. It's the product mix. I would say it's the product mix. It's the stability that this type of product mix will bring you, the consistency it will bring you month after month. What we need to focus on is the lifetime value of this customer. If you want to sell to a teacher customer, how do you serve them throughout the year? How do you serve them for 4 to 7 years? Those are the questions we want to ask. How do we serve them in other areas of their life, not just in the classroom? How do we serve them outside of the classroom? Those are some other things to consider. Okay, so the product mix. So SEO, yeah, that's a problem. you're competing with yourself heavily, but the product mix itself is a bigger problem. Getting targeting this customer in a way that will allow you to acquire the customer and then increase the lifetime value, which basically means get them to spend the most money possible with you. That's a problem. It's not baked into this product mix. So we need to fix that first. And that's the thing. When you have a mentor, and I noticed this too. When I have a mentor, I went to a mastermind in July last month, and I thought I had a question. I thought I knew what my question would be. Um, I thought I knew what problem I needed to solve. But when I looked at this group, the problem that I needed to solve was not even the question I had. They recognized that my problem was not the problem I thought I had. They said, "No, your problem is this." And that is why, you can think like this person can think, I feel my biggest struggle is my titles in SEO. That's not the biggest problem. And that's why having a mentor is so helpful, because if you rely on yourself to think that you know what your problem is, you're it's only going to be as good as how accurate that is. And if you don't have experience doing this successfully, how would you know what your problem is? Which is just why having some guidance makes such a difference. Okay, let's pull open another shop. Okay, Glow Content Co. Perfect. Okay, perfect. All right, so we have three listings. Perfect. All right, so we are doing Canva editable template, like branding, essentials for small business owners, Canva videos, editable frames. Okay, perfect. And then the last one is a Canva editable sticker sheet. So one thing is I would love to see a banner up here. I would love to see also a logo that it doesn't have to be words on the logo. One thing to keep in mind, actually, I'm going to pull up a friend of mine. So Jasmine's one of my friends, and I made some tumblers for her and some other people who I was in this mastermind with, and I put their logos on these tumblers, and I noticed this, and I want to point this out because when I was looking for to grab Jasmine's logo for this tumbler, I saw her name, right? And then let me see if I can find it. Oh, where is it? Actually, you can see it here. Can you guys all see this? Okay. Do you see? Oh, shoot. Do you see how look at her logo. See how it's the JS? It's not the full thing. It's not saying like Jasmine Star right there. It is, by the way, you should follow her for small business inspiration. She is a killer. She is she's been in the game a long time and really inspiring person. So follow her. But do you see how her logo is not like Jasmine Star? So for you, what I'd be recommending is if you want to have like Glow Content Co., I'd probably put together a logo that has like GCC or GC Co. somewhere in it and fits this small area better. So whenever you do a logo, you want to have like different versions of a logo. Okay. Oh, Steffi is here, you guys. Steffi, she's one of my students too. She actually made the tumbler for Jasmine Star. So yeah. Anyways, Steffi knows. Okay. Anyways, I would update that logo for sure. Definitely get a banner in place. Let me zoom out a little bit. I love the name Glow Content Co. That's a cool vibe. And then we want to like think about who is the customer here. So are these other creators? Hi, Steffi. Okay. Are these other creators? Who would be using these? If someone sees this, they're going to think, oh, is this like a digital file, like artwork? They're not realizing this is a video frame. So what we want to do 300 plus videos. So we want to show this is a bundle. So if you look at, for example, video bundle, we want to add, like, pack value into the listing photo. Like, here's an example, mom life reels, and see how that got pretty specific, mom life. So for this one, here it is. What is the theme of this bundle? Is it all random stuff? Is it outdoor stuff? Is it health and wellness? Is it nature? Like, I would get a theme going, and it'd be better to have 100 reels that are theme versus 300 that are random. That'll increase your conversion rate. So let's show them really the variety. So, that kind of phone mock-up look is great. This is great too. Motivational reels bundle, faceless aesthetic videos. That's cool. Yep. So that's where we want to get a little bit more specific. Are these are not your photos, right? And videos. These are like AI based. Okay. And then you'll learn in module 3 how to update descriptions, how to do your SEO. That will be in module 3 as well. So yeah, what we wanted to show is really what we're selling, and make that the number, like 2,400 or 2,300 or 80, whatever the number is, make that really pronounced. And then the same thing with this. So this is like a sticker sheet, Canva sticker sheet. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, that's an okay video. If we look at Canva sticker sheet, this is a great video. Do you see that? Well, I'm actually not totally clear on what the product purpose is. So if you're doing things like frame sticker template bundles, like, that is one thing. But if you are selling the graphics themselves, they look more like video clips. I would kind of reframe, because I have a hard time understanding what this is. Smart object Canva. Yeah, I think we need to get more clear on what that product is. So I would get more clear on what the product is, what the purpose is, what the utility is, what do people use this for? Because right now, based on that, like who you are competing with, it's quite different. So I would rework that. A frame bundle. So what we want to show, if you're trying to show that you're selling these like these type of images, you want to show that little cloud background and the green thing to really get across that they can drag and drop their own stuff. Okay, so that's a big one. Cool. And then this one, branding. Instead of Glow Content Co., is this a full brand guide? When someone does like I guess I'm not clear on what we would get here. Is this something that they would drop in 6, 8, just 8 images into one sheet, and the images would be their own? If you were going to do a brand guide template, what I would probably do is a place for fonts, a place for color circles, like color swatches, like this type of thing, like brand guide template. I might just rework the layout a little bit, or even something like this. That's kind of cool. A brand board, maybe that's really more of what that is, a brand board. Cool. This one's a lot of like food and stuff, but maybe getting more lifestyle in place, where it's like outdoor stuff, a model, there's different, like a car or nature. Um, that might be a good idea too. Yeah, see like branding kit where it's the little circles of the colors at the bottom. Okay, awesome. Cool. So some refining to do there. But you're in coaching, so you'll be in the right place. Um, and I wouldn't worry about your SEO at this point. It's really we want to make sure you have the right customer and the right product mix. Perfect. Okay, cool. This is exciting. Yeah. Let me show you. Everyone go follow Jasmine Star for inspiration. I used her logo as an example today, so go follow her. Yeah, Raylan, what a perfect logo example. Yes, the shortened version, we talked about that on a coaching call. Raylan was on a coaching call earlier today. Yes, perfect. Okay, we have another one. Fatima, Ruby Merch Baby and Co. Oh, shoot. I just realized I have a meeting at 1:00, so 2 minutes ago. I'm so sorry. But if you want all the upcoming updates for Etsy, make sure to come to our training. It's a free class. We'll cover 4 major updates. One thing I think not many people knew about was this part, 5 newly banned items that will get your shop shut down, 2 new categories that you should definitely test in Q4, and then some photo updates, and of course, all the SEO updates, including titles. Okay, guys, make sure to come. The link is in the chat, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys. Have a good weekend. Happy Labor